Hello everyone and welcome to a Battle for Zendikar draft. Now right off the bat, I'm going to admit I have a problem. I am bad at Battle for Zendikar. I just can't seem to catch a break, can't seem to win. So today, it's just me this week, just Dennis from Windmill. I've got my mic, I've got my computer, I got myself a nice tall glass of apple juice, and we're going to see if we can't figure this out together. MTGO Academy, okay? We're going to see if we can't figure out what's going on. So what do we want to pick here? Everybody says green is terrible. Otherwise, I actually would be interested in the Snapping Gnarlid. Demon's Grass is a mediocre removal spell. Sunken Hollow is worth a ticket and a half, maybe. It's not that interesting. Hagra Sharpshooter is a strong card, especially if you're going to end up in allies. But there's nothing really here pushing me in any direction. Outnumber's good. So it's either Sharpshooter or Outnumber. Maybe I'll just take the Outnumber. It's literally the only red card in the pack. Sharpshooter is more synergistic. Outnumber's got to just be close to as good. Zulapur Cutthroat. That's not a bad card. Touch the Void, though, is an excellent follow-up to our Outnumber. Incubator Drone's good. Sludge Crawler is actually pretty good. But yeah, can't be too sad about the rares missing here. Kozak's Chandler, also fine. Core Castigator, fine. Calastra Healer, strong synergy card. But I can't be too sad about a Touch the Void, I don't think. Hopefully we're looking to end up in this, honestly. Valakut Predator, strong card. Very strong if you get, a Natural Connection or an Evolving Wells, anything like that that lets you hit multiple lands in one go. People seem to be avoiding green like the plague, though, so maybe that's a reason to just stay out of it and take this Kozilek Sentinel. Synergizes well with the Touch the Void. And red, blue, and red, black are good decks to be in. So maybe that's where we'll end up. Oracle Dust is actually a pretty good card in those decks. Could just snap up an Evolving Wild. It's not a bad card. Not a bad card by any stretch. And I don't really see a reason to take an Oracle of Dust here. I think I'm just going to take this Evolving Wild. Pardon me, I'm going to... Oh boy! Oh boy. The card I'm interested in here is this... Oh, that's another Lake Calastra Healer. Maybe this deck's open. But Salvage Drone is just good in the blue-red ingest deck, so I guess I'll pick it up and see if that's... I'd rather hedge onto that, I think, and see if we can get it going. Mist Intruder, excellent in that deck as well. Haven't picked up the Merc Striders yet, really, that we really need to get that... Oh, I'm so sniffling, I'm sorry. Get that kind of thing going. Technical is actually a good card. Yeah, the Merc Striders are what you need to get the ingest process thing online, really. Things like Oracle Dust are fine too, but apparently things are coming down with the cold. I didn't know that until I started recording. I haven't really spoken much. It's very early. It's only 10 a.m. here right now. So, you haven't spoken yet in the day and you don't realize that you're evidently as sick as a dog. Okay. Oh boy. But yeah, obviously, Benthic Infiltrators, Nettle Drones. Nettle Drones are amazing. I would love some Nettle Drones. Callheim Guide's a solid card. Nice card to have. Nice card to have to get some beats in late game. 2-mana 2/1 is never terrible. I know this set's a little more synergy focused, and a random 2/1 that doesn't, isn't colorless or anything is underwhelming, but what are you gonna do? Looming Spires probably, rather than the Devastator. So yeah, I can't seem to do very well in Battle for Zendikar. Maybe I'm making gross mistakes. Maybe I should have hopped off this train onto the Calastra Healer train. And if I first picked Hagra Sharpshooter, that's certainly where we'd be now. But Touch the Void's got to just be better though, as an all-round card, I think. But yeah, I know people do this anyway, but especially this week, because I really want to see if I can figure out what I'm doing wrong. Because normally I consider myself a fine player. I'm obviously not great, but I don't think I'm terrible. I think I'm pretty solid, but I can't seem to catch a break in Battle for Zendikar. I don't know what it is. So, if everything I'm doing here seems ridiculous to you, or you're like, well, obviously you're losing because you're doing X, Y, and Z, do let me know. Post in the comments below, or tweet at me, or something, But do let me know. It's a late incubator drone. Jeez. That deck's open, evidently, but like we're getting a lot of good late blue and red cards too, so I don't know what's going on. Claster Healer is just a... It's not an overtly powerful card in and of itself, but it's an important role player in a black-white life-gaining allies deal. Incubator Drone very good with outnumber, actually. That's nice. Obviously not as good as Sky Spawner, but very few things are. Valakut Invoker also, you know, again, not synergistic at all. But a very, very powerful effect if the game solves it and you get to 8 mana. It's nice to have that kind of effect in your deck. I'd rather have an Nettle Drone, obviously. But Valakut Invoker is totally fine. I have if I get a couple of Nettle Drones, whenever I play them, they always seem to do, you know, anywhere between 2 and 4 damage a turn just by tapping. Not even that's usually really 2 or 3. Well, I mean, foil Ulamog's got to be worth something, right? It's got to be. I gotta count myself as pretty lucky on that one. That's the second foil Ulamog I've opened. Let's just look up him. What would I be taking if that wasn't here? Probably another Incubator Drone. Ulamog. Comma. The Ceaseless Thunder in a foil is a whopping 15.5 tickets. So yeah, that's definitely past the cutoff point for taking it. Definitely past that. I'm not gonna lie, pretty happy about that. But don't know if I can run it. We'll see. We'll see if we get a bunch more Incubator Drones or Sky Spawners and, you know, just try flood out the board with Eldrazi Scions and we can sack them up to the Ulamog, but I'm not filled with confidence as it sits on playing this bad boy. Makum Stonewaker's fine. None of these cards are very good in the deck. This pack overall is pretty weak, to be honest. Maybe I want adverse conditions. Maybe I want that more than the Stonemaker. Yeah, I'll try adverse conditions. Some people really like this card. I met a couple of people that really like it quite a lot. Buys a lot of time. Makes a Scion for our Ulamog. Maybe this is where we're going, you know? Stonemaker doesn't really do anything. It's just like a little cute little role player. It's a strong card, Stonemaker. But it's not... You know, maybe we try cast Ulamog. Maybe that's what we're doing. Tightening Coils helps with that. Kozak Sentinel's an excellent blocker. You know, maybe we're built. This is also an extra nice little late game, you know, release valve if we don't draw the Ulamog or something. You know, if he gets ingested or whatever. Mercstrider is excellent though, and I will pick it up right here. I'd be pretty happy about it, I imagine. Firemantle Mage isn't bad. Obviously it doesn't do much in our deck, but it's a strong card. But Mercstrider is perfect. Obviously high on those Sky Spawners, but you always are. It's one of the strong. It's probably the best common in the set. Pretty high on Benthic Infiltrators now too. Help our Mercstrider. They'll block to get us up to our Ulamog. The last time I picked a foil Ulamog, and I'm glad I get to say that sentence, but the last time I picked up a foil Ulamog, I didn't play it, and I think that might have been a mistake. Again here, nothing huge for us. Rune Processor is pretty good, but Spawning Bed only really makes 2 of these, because it only really ramps you 2, because you have to sacrifice a land. But still, ramp is ramp. Ramping from 7 to 9 is a good chunk of the way there. Spell Shrivel I'm actually pretty interested in. It fills this slot nicely. It exiles something. It's a good card to have for you know, emergencies. If there's, you know, there's some cards you just can't beat, and Spell Shrivel can give you a chance. Also, I'd like a Lifespring Druid for the ramp, but I think I'd rather have a Valakut Predator for the good card. I think I want 1 Predator and 1 Invoker. We do still have an Evolving Wilds, which is great with a Predator, obviously. Bash in with a 6/6. It's not as good a blocker as the Invoker, though, so maybe that would have been a reason to take the Invoker. I mean, when you cast Doodlemog, it is just so difficult to lose at that point, though. I wouldn't mind another spell trouble, but Incubator Drone is perfect for us for a number of reasons. It creates more blockers, it ramps us to our Ulamog, and it's great with the right number. So we're certainly happy to see that. Yeah, the last time I didn't play the Ulamog and I regretted it, so I think this time I'm going to try cast him. I'm drafting around him a little, you know, but I'm not costing myself too much. Kidney Slide Runner is a strong aggressive card. You see, we're building like a good aggressive deck here, but I think Ulamog might just be too sweet. I don't want Cloud Manta. Don't want to Royal Mage's Trick, but I guess that's what I'm taking. It's like a weird fog. Don't want another 4-drop, I don't think. Although I would play another Incubator Drone probably. And Adverse Conditions isn't necessarily a 4-drop. Well, if we could open another foil mythic, that'd be nice. We'd offset the cost of our draft a little if we just hit like a foil Gideon or something. That'd be nice. Expeditions, I don't think are actually worth that much online, but you know, so we're pretty happy with them. Oh, annoying Dar. You're not worth anything, I don't think. Nettle Drone though, get in my deck. Yes, please. That is just what I want, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Just absolutely. It's just such a good card. And Risk Conditions is very good with Nettle Drone, actually. Represents a lot of damage. Clutch Occurrence I'd be interested in. And I think it's what I'm going to take. Absolutely, actually, is what I'm going to take. Very interested in the Clutch Occurrence. See, again, this is what happened last time. I don't know if I want this. I would love a Coastal Discovery, but I think I'd love another Nettle Drone more. So, like, I just built myself. If I just take this out, I just built myself like a reasonable blue-red Devoid deck. You know, and I don't know if chucking in the random Ulamog. You know, I'll probably play Spawning Bed in this deck anyway. So, but I don't know if chucking in the random Ulamog does a lot for us. You know, we've got 1, 2, kind of 3 with the Spawning Bed. Go away, Siri. I didn't ask for you. Another Coastal Discovery, but also a Benthic Infiltrator, but also a Vestige of Emrakul, but also a Mist Intruder. And a Turn Against. I think Turn Against has gone down a lot. Their options here really are Coastal Discovery, which is great, or Benthic Infiltrator, which is also just pretty good. I think I want the Infiltrator more. I think I want this more. It's an excellent blocker, if we want to do that. It represents constant damage if we're attacking, and you know, it's good for our Nettle Drones and all that. It's good for this Merc Strider. Maybe this is just what we want. I think it is. I think it is, and that's sad. I really hate it when loads of good cards come like that in one pack and you have to make a tough call. Obviously I'd rather have those spread out over a couple of picks, but what are you going to do? Cryptic Cruiser. This is a good card. Probably better than Kozilek Sentinel. Gives us an avenue to use all of our exiled stuff. Now, we're only at 20 playables, but you know, so we need 2 or 3 more, but I don't currently think I want to play this. Like, it's so dead so much of the time. And yeah, I mean, if you draw it and you cast it, you win. But I just don't know that my deck needs that. You know, I think my deck's pretty good as it is. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I am a crazy, crazy person. I would like a Vestige of Emrakul, I believe. Or I'd rather have this random 5-drop. 3/5 is a good bit better than 3/4. 5 mana is a good bit more than 4, though. I don't have any 5-drops currently. Having another repeatable source to deal with all of our, you know, our injustice stuff is good. Certainly good. I think I'd rather have the little 5-drop to top things off. Yeah, I mean, like, this is just like, obviously I would rather have had more Merc Striders, but I've just built a pretty solid version of a blue-red tempo-y kind of Devoidy deck, and I don't think chucking in a random 10-drop, as sweet as it is really going to do me a whole lot of good. I think I want a Coralhelm Guide more than a Valakut Invoker. Honestly, I don't think I want 2 Coralhelm Guides, though. I don't know how much I want this adverse conditions, I'll be honest on that. I really don't. Tapping things is nice. Making a 1/1's fine. I mean, if I've got a bunch of, you know... I might actually want that more than something, but I don't know what yet. Tapping things is very nice. Especially if we got, you know, Nettle Drones or, you know, Predators out there. Tightening Coils isn't great in this deck. Might it be better to just have an Anticipate? Probably not. It's still just a good thing to remove something. And I mean, a lot of our stuff, some of our stuff's evasive, and you know, Nettle Drones do damage even if they can get blocked. So, and you know, our Incubator Drones spread out into multiple bodies and stuff. So, I'm gonna try adverse conditions because I used to like Frost Breath a lot, and I know this costs 4 instead of 3, but it also gives you a 1/1. So, I'm going to give adverse conditions a shot. Well, this kind of curve I probably just run 17 lands. Although if I'm going to have the Evolving Wilds and the Looming Spires and the Spawning Bed, I probably want 18. Retreating Valakut just isn't good, isn't it? Yeah, no. If I was going to play the other market, I'd obviously would have taken one of those Coastal Discoveries, I think. Having that kind of card draw, I mean, it's a weight event mana. It's also a great way to just, you know, keep hitting your land drops. Okay, but I think this is it. I think this is how I'm going to run it. Foil Mock stays on the board again, but I mean, maybe I'm just crazy on that. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm just crazy on that, but I don't think that I am. It's only 7 red mana. That's probably okay, actually. Also, because of Evolving Wilds counts as both as well. So yeah, it's actually 8 and 10. So that might actually be okay. That's 8 and 8. I only ever need 1 of each, so. I really do want to cast those Nettle Drones, so I think I'm going to work like that. And I think we're going to see how this goes. Alrighty, get to be on the play, so good start. Let's see how we do. Ooh. Well, actually, this isn't so bad. We need to hit a land, obviously, but we get turn 1 Salvage Drone to turn 2 Looping Spires, which is a pretty nice little start. So I think I'm actually okay with this. We need to hit that land for the Nettle Drone, sure. And indeed for the Spell Shovel and everything else. But I don't think I'm in the worst possible. I think I've been in worse places before. Hopefully I don't get burned on keeping a 2-lander. Hey! Ooh, that's bad. Okay, well, we still have Tightening Coils. That's something. What do we hit? Nice, lovely plains. Cool. Hopefully I probably needed that as much as we need our land. Don't play a 2-2. What are you doing? Weird. Land. Oh, no dice. Okay, well. Sometimes you get burned. That's alright. Gideon's? You got it. That is fine, let me tell you. I actually had F6, but yes. Hey boy. I guess this adverse conditions. We're not really in a tempo position here. But yeah, I'm glad to get that off the top of the deck. That really helped me a lot. Killing my salvage drone helped me a lot there. Obviously our opponent couldn't have known that, but land. Oh my god. Well, this is getting silly now. We've only missed 3 draw steps. I mean, it's not that unlikely at all, really, is it? There we go. Open with the Nettle Drone, I believe. Opponent going for the controversial strategy of not doing anything at all. Times like this I wish I had Spell Shrivel up, but oh, that's fine. We could just hit a land for our Merc Strider though. Hit! Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Nice. Okay, boom. I will absolutely be Merc Stridering here. And bashing with our Nettle Drone. Waste our opponent's whole turn. Have a grand old time. Boop. Beep. What? And smash you. Alright. If he just replays that, I'm actually very inclined to just Tightening Coils it. If I hit a land, that is. I would be inclined to just Tightening Coils it and leave up Spell Shrivel. Because that'd be perfect. Spell Shrivel would exile something for, you know, oh, what's this? Right number. Well, that sucks. No dice on that front. Alright, well, let's just bash him then. And play an Incubator Drone. Get some more bodies. Trade my 4-drop that I've already gotten utility out of for your 5-drop. I'm in. No, okay. I mean, he's got Vigilance, so you might as well hit me with it a little bit. Clutch of Currents actually, with that Eldrazi Sign now would let me attack with the land as well, which is great. May have to do the Clutch of Currents. Incredibly Telegraph Spell Shrivel if this is something really scary. That's pretty scary. That, I mean, that hits hard. You know, that does hit hard. Honestly though, I'd probably just bounce this and attack with a bunch of stuff. You know, pop the Scion. I need a land actually to have that be a great play. Cool. Yeah, so what I think I do here is I think I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast with Awaken. Bouncing this. Animating this. And then we have some good attacks. This thing doesn't currently have Double Strike. We attack for 8. All our opponent can do is trade his Blade Master for a Merc Strider, which is not great for him. It goes to 3. That's low. That is very, very low. If all he's doing is replaying that thing again, that's bad. Well, that's better, but you don't have any attacks here. I don't believe. But that double striking menace is a real problem. Thankfully we kind of have our opponent on the ropes a little, so that's good. Now what I can actually do is I can just Tightening Coils this. And then I have good attacks again. And I think I will do that, and then it also lets me leave up Spell Shrivel, which is nice. Plus this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can next turn if I spell shuffle something this turn. Next turn if I hit a land, I can play and use my Cryptic Cruiser to tap something. So now opponent must block, must trade this for this here, I'd imagine, and put that in front of there, which is just great for us. Or you could chump. I don't know why he'd do that. Oh, unless he's got a trick. Well, I'm gonna counter his trick. I suppose he doesn't know that though. You're gonna get sure struck. Boom. Got tandem tactics instead. You should have blocked here. That way, even if that happened, they'd still trade. I guess you wanted to kill the 3/3. That makes sense. But now, obviously, man, I'm so sorry. Now, obviously, he's just in terrible shape. So he plays his 3/3 now. Or I thought he was going to play his flyer. That works too. He's almost got the bolts on this, so that's pretty scary, if I'll be honest. What can I tap here? Doesn't really matter. Tapping this is nice, but playing the incubator drone is just better. So let's bash. What I imagine is he goes bam, bam, bam. These two trade. And then I put 2 bodies on the table. Yeah. Yeah. We know one of those cards is the Sentinel. It's not really the end of the world, to be honest. If all he has here is the 5-mana guy, a land wins us the game. Yeah. A land wins us the game. Nice. And you're dead. Which is fortunate for us, because we were about to start losing to this. Okay, we managed to squeeze a win out there. I don't think this is the deck to bring in that Ulamog, to be honest. He's got so much, you know, he's got a lot of ways to deliver a lot of damage before we get to make 10 mana, you know. I don't think it's the deck for a lot of this stuff, honestly. Cloud Mantis is pretty good, actually, against him. Might just be better than this adverse conditions. Although I like adverse conditions quite a bit. Maybe we're okay. Maybe we're alright. Maybe we're just alright. I mean, you know, we missed our 3rd and 4th land drop there. And our opponent didn't. And our opponent played some very good cards and we won anyway, so. This has to be a keep. Really don't want to use this Evolving Wild, so I'm going to try to avoid it as well as possible. Because we have the Predator in hand. Do you think he is using it now? Let's just play the Coral Helm Guide on turn 2. Okay. We're gonna have to get a little lucky. Huh. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We could have some explosive stuff going on here now. Next turn we play Predator, and the turn after... Oh, I should probably just play Nettle the turn after. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, no, still can't proc our 6/6. Oh boy. Someone's into wasting their sandstone bridges today, it seems. Benthic Infiltrate. Well, it's gotta be Valka Predator, I think. Although Infiltrator is gonna be good here against our opponent, I believe. If our opponent's trying to play this long game, Infiltrator and Nettledrone is a potent combination. Yeah, if we use the wilds to fetch an island, the next turn we can... Next turn now we cast Nettledrone, use the wild to make this huge. And the following turn we play Infiltrator and Salvage Drone, and we just ding him a bunch with the Nettledrone. Okay. I'm gonna chomp one of these up here. If I'd known this was gonna happen, I would have brought in the Ulamog. Don't understand what my opponent's reasoning here is, really. I feel like it's gotta be worth it. Next time we can actually just make this unblockable. With our Coral Home Guide. McKinley Patrol doesn't do anything, so that's nice. I think I'd rather play the Infiltrator and stuff, though. This one would be a great draw. Oracle Dust is pretty close. Although, probably better just play the Infiltrator because the Oracle Dust doesn't pass through these, so... Okay. Oh, okay. Infiltrator also offers a nice repeatable source of damage. You know, I mean, our Nettledrone gets in for 3 this turn. And if we want, next turn, we can just play the Oracle Dust if we want, but if we want, we can just make our Nettledrone unblockable. It's not bad at all. Get in for 3, although we get in for 2 by just using it, and you get to play an Oracle of Dust, which isn't nothing. Opponent's missed some serious land drops, and he's still only got one of his colours, so that's, I imagine, what's going on his side of things. His or her side of things. Ding. What I think I want to do is I want to play around a losing to a whatchamacallit a little bit. I can play this. Losing to a Wrath. This does the most damage this way as well, because we get to still ping with an Nettledrone. He needed that. Although a tap land wasn't very good, to be honest. And we've got him on the ropes here. I think this might be all she wrote. He gains 2 life. That's not... It's not amazing. Though it is something. Kinda. Yeah, you just gain more life by blocking with it though, don't you? No, you don't. You gain an equal amount of life. Sure. We kill him? Oh, I think we certainly can with that. I think for 4, 5, 6. We can't kill him. I'm gonna get him for 6 this way. This way we at least get to ingest. As if again, well, I get to double ingest. I guess there was no need to do that this way, but it doesn't really matter. You must put that on there. You go to 1. Okay, it seems to be something pretty special. You're dead on like multiple fronts here. He's dead to the Benefit Infiltrator, he's dead to the Little Drone, he's dead to the Coral Helm Guide. Seems to be pretty special. I don't know if there's anything that can save him here. Add numbers to start. Alrighty. Oh, pardon me, I dropped my pen. Alrighty, round 1 in the bag. Let's see if we can't keep this winning streak going, huh? Back again, won the die roll again, so let's see if we can sneak in another win. Similar situation to last time here, although with a less explosive hand. So, what we end up doing here is we probably go turn 2, Salvage Drone, and yeah, this is not a hand I'm interested in, I don't think. Days I'm afraid I'll have to do it because it's got to be better than 5. But yeah, not excited about this either, if I'll be honest. Maybe that first time was a keep, but it just didn't seem to have a plan. I played the Salvage Drone, turn 2 I played the Looming Spires for no value. And then we're in a position where we need to draw both lands and spells. At least this way, I mean this way we're kind of in a similar position, but you know, at least there's a little combo here, and if we get lucky with our curve, maybe we can do some interesting stuff with the Clutch of Currents and keep our opponent on the back foot, maybe. Opponent hasn't actually turned up. I was a little bit delayed, so that's probably why. I guess I'll pause and let you know when they come back. And we're back! Our opponent was kind enough to mulligan with us, but I think we're going to stick with these. Probably keep a mountain, or anything we can cast on top. And ship mostly anything else to the bottom, I guess. That's a great pickup. I love it. Okay. Yeah, my cold seems to be getting worse as the video goes on. I'm sorry, guys. Oh. And I felt like I had a little bit of a head cold yesterday, but I didn't think it was this bad. Now, what are you going to do? Mountain would be a good draw here. We'll let us go bam, bam. Remember his thing. Yada, yada, yada. It's not bad either. Now Mountain's great, because now we can Clutch of Currents with it. Ooh, 3 colors. You got in your bug, so ooh, that's a great card. Okay, well that makes me scared. That's good. What am I doing here? I guess what I do is I cast this now. I play Evolving Wilds, I get my mountain the next turn, I Incubator Drum plus I remember that. Yeah, that's what I do. Okay. Go ahead. Such a sweet card. Ruination Guy, just so good. I assume we get an attack here. Yeah, I will bite. I will trade my Benthic Infiltrator for your trick, if you have it. Okay, you don't. That's nice. I'm just going to do this time before I forget. Oh boy. Yeah, a 1-2 is much less innocuous, so let's knock that down to size, I think. The next turn we can even attack with the Awakened thing, that's cool. We're getting somewhere. No 5th land for our opponent, perhaps? That'd be nice. Obviously, like a Merc Strider would be annoying. Maybe I might just Merc Strider the Scion. Just kill it, you know? Merc Strider is also a bad thing to bounce, so Merc Strider would be really bad for us. I mean, not the end of the world, but it will be annoying for sure. Catacomb Sifter. Okay. Okay, I guess I just use clutch cards to kill that Scion. Oh, I could just Merc Strider it. Killing the Scion lets me bash it with my 3/3 though. Boom! Plus we can block a Sifter too. Because we can double block it here and he just only kills the Scion. Hedron Archive. That's a good card. Mountain, less good. We're just going to bounce the thing he plays rather than the Sifter. Continue to attack for 4. Deathless Behemoth. Let's hope he was drawing to that. That would be annoying. You know, if he casts like a Bane of Balaget or something, we just bounce it, and then I mean, we're going to have to deal with it eventually, but we're doing a lot of damage at that point. I mean, hopefully we'll also draw some gas. You know, Touch the Void or something would be great. Nebel drawing similarly great, just trying and get under our opponent and whittle him down with the Benthic Infiltrator and stuff. What's your big scary 6 drop? Myers Malice. That's pretty annoying. I won't lie, that's pretty annoying, but not the end of the world. It's a good card. Huh. Hey. Oh, that's not bad. I think a 4/4 first strike. Yeah. You can't double block it then. Or I could make this a 3/4 first strike and I can attack with both. Then what happens there is he double blocks that and I kill that. I don't want to lose any of my guys, so let's do it like this. Champeroni, okay, that's fine. Another Myers Malice. I would love for my opponent had drawn that. What's our best draw here? Crypto Cruise is not bad. Adverse Conditions isn't bad. Oracle Dust is fine too. Big 3/5. You know, good against a 3/3. Let us loot. Which I'm very interested in. Again, we can double block this. We can only kill this. Interesting game. Interesting game. Gonna want to play around that Mars Malice, which makes me not want to bring in the Ulamog. If we invest a bunch of time and resources to get into our Ulamog and it makes us discard it, that's a disaster. That's a good card. Very good card. Although he doesn't really have the mana to be investing in it. He's only got kind of 6, 5.5. He wants to keep this as a creature. Cool. Fine. Get him with the Bentgate Filter, I guess. Incubator Drone. Glad we got rid of that, I think. Kidney Slider is very nice, actually. A 3/2 Trampler on this board is pretty good. But honestly, I'm just afraid of him playing, you know, a Breaker on me or something that we just can't beat. Helmar Tidecaller. That's pretty bad, although the Mars Malice is dead. It just make this a fire, which certainly beats our clock. Unless we can do something about that, you know. Touch the Void or something. Would be delicious. That lets us attack with our 3/3. And that lets us attack with our 3/2. So that's, you know, now we're getting somewhere. I'll trade any of them for the Fathom Feeder. That Fathom Feeder is really annoying. I don't want to start drawing cards off of it. He has to make some kind of blocks here as well, so. Cool. Those are fine by me, if I'll be honest. I mean, yeah, the 3/3 flyer is a problem. I'm not going to pretend it's not, and we need to do something about it. We need to hit a outnumber or a touch the void. We need either of those cards. Nettle Drone plus a chain of some good cards might help us race it. You know, we do have a life lead. If we can start trading 2 for 3, we win that race. If it happens next turn, we'll go to 12. He'll go to 7. We'll go to 10. He'll go to 5. We'll go to 7. He'll go to 3. We'll go to 4. He'll go to 2. We'll go to 1. He'll die. So if we draw a Nettle Drone and then nothing else happens to the rest of the game, we win. But he's just making the 3/3 flyer. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, you just attack, yeah, absolutely. I don't think we're winning this one, boys. Gotta be honest with you. I think we whiffed a little. We're actually in terrible shape because we would have to use a touch of the void on the Tidecaller and then make some chumps. Although they're not chumps actually. We just took the Infiltrator in front of one and the other 2 in front of the other. Although obviously, you know, he's got 3 cards in hand. I was going to say 4, but he played a land and he's got a million mana now, so we're in bad shape unless he's completely got nothing in his hand. And considering he was missing land drops earlier, I very much doubt that. Yeah, Mars Malice is not dead. It's in fact a 6-mana 3/3 flyer, which, as it turns out in this situation, is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. I think we want to have a Cloud Manta here for that instead of the adverse conditions for sure. And we gotta know to just play our stuff out. Because he's running the double Myers Malice deal. No, not good enough. Too little, too late. Would have been if we'd done it earlier, but I can't tap. Can I? No, I'm 1 mana short of being able to tap both of them down. So, no dice for us. That would have actually been an out, given enough time. And enough other stuff. Spawning bed wouldn't have done much for us. So yeah, no dice on that one. No dice on that game. Let's see if we can pull it back. So what did I say? We don't want this. I believe we do want at least one of these. That's probably it, to be honest. I don't think I'm making any of the changes, really. Maybe technical is worse than a Claremont, although probably not. Yeah, I think we're good. Technical is very good against that Deathless Behemoth. Knocks it right down to size, so. Okay, let's see if we can get a little lucky in this game and take it down. I would love to play first, thank you very much. Sure, I'm in. I am in. It's not amazing, but I'm in. We're going to ingest 1,000,000 cards. Hopefully we'll draw something to do with that. Probably going to play the Coral Helm guy, honestly, first. Getting in for 2 damage early is nice. You know, even if we get all the lands and all the stuff in a row for the Merc Strider, we'll still have an ingested thing online in time. And getting in for 2 is more important early on than getting in for 1, I believe. Enton. Ooh, that would have been a nice play. It would have been a nicer play than the Helm Guide. But that's alright. Mountain here would be great. We just play the Valkyr Predator, and then the next turn another land, and we play the Slider Runner and Mist Intruder, and then a land, and then boom, 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 boom. That's alright as well. It's not as good, but it's alright. Yeah. Aye. No dice. Kind of glad to have gotten rid of that, to be honest. Myers Malice is definitely a card that I underestimated. For sure. One has 5 mana with a Scion. Scion Skimmer, that stops our Mist Intruder. Awkward. That Silence Skimmer is essentially a 2 for 1 here because, although it is and it isn't. I mean, we can still attack past it. Good card. We can still attack past it with the 2 of them for 1 damage, and if he attacks us back for 2, we attack him back for 2, and that's fine. We're ingesting 1,000,000, although our deck doesn't really have a ton of stuff to take advantage of that, especially when we missed our 4th and 5th land drops. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yet, nothing. Sweet. Don't love it. I think we're just coming in here. Yeah, I'm really not interested in casting a sorcery speed on summon here. Inexplicably, we're ahead. Oh, Guardian to Tazim. Nice hit, Dennis. Although it doesn't have the second blue for it at the moment. What's he got in his hand? What's he not casting? Like? Oh god. Well, if I buy these guys, I think I'll probably buy my technicals, to be honest. Cool. I'm actually going to cast this on the Catacomb Sifter. The reason there is we can bounce the land, which is very similar to just killing it. Getting pretty ahead in the old damage race here now. You know, we get him for 3 here, I assume. Ingest 3 more cards. No, we get him for 4. I don't know if I would have done that in his position. I think I would have blocked here. Actually, knocking him off the mana there might have been very beneficial. Yeah, that's fine. Land, please. It's pretty close. It's pretty close to a land. Don't think I need to do a whole lot here. I could have played Clutch of Currents plus Valkyrie Predator there. Could have done that. But I think I like this line a little bit better. If he wants to spend his whole turn Myers Malicing again, that's actually probably okay. He has to tap his flying land to do that. If we hit another land, we can just start making this unblockable. I mean, we're on 20, we got time. Because the clock boss got a lot of time because everyone was away for so long. Ooh, pardon me, pardon me. Oh, today's not my day. Your own Mist Intruder, that's actually pretty annoying. But, again, not the end of the world. And a Ruination guy, now that's the problem. Now we're cooking with an issue. Okay, land, please. That's not bad either. I think I just play that, and then we start tapping stuff down. Don't really have a mana. Turn 9, we've only got 4 lands. Boy, oh boy. I don't really want to trade my Cloud Manta for his swamp. I might be being stupid here because he can't just cast that Myers Malice again, which would be terrible for us. So perhaps I'm just being stupid. But again, we can just tap down his flyer. Oh, he's right, whatever. We can just tap down his flyer and get him. Get him in the air. He's got 3 flyers now, so it might be a little hard. But yeah, see, I think at this point, oh, we hit it. Cool. And he concedes. Okay, cool. You would have had no good blocks, really. I mean, no, his Mist Intruder can still trade for my Cloud Manta. I don't know. Maybe that was premature of him. Don't think I want to change anything. Again, awkwardly adverse conditions would have worked well there, but he gets so many flyers. I think we do just want this Cloud Manta. Although Cloud Manta is really bad against Silent Skimmer, so maybe we'll just leave it. It's not that it's really bad, they just blank each other. You know, if he attacks, he hits us for 2, and if we attack, we hit him for 3, so it's obviously not profitable, so they just sit there staring at each other the whole time. And all the lands he makes seems to be Mire Malice products, which are 3/3s, so if he gives them flying with the Tide Caller, we can knock him out of the sky with the Manta, but that's not an amazing exchange for us. I certainly don't think it's good enough to bring in the second Manta. I think having one is nice, but I don't know if I want to bring in another one. I don't know what I'd cut for it. Maybe it's better than an Incubator Drone, but probably not. Okay, buddy. Let's see if we can win on the draw. Hey, look at this. A hand. I'm in. Which was an Evolving Wilds. So a pretty explosive go with this bad boy. But I'm certainly happy with this. Nice little curve. Nice little sequences. You know, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop. Perfect, both lands and a utility land. I'm sold. If we just need to hit lands off the top here, then we're in great shape. Good draw as well. Very good draw as well. No play. Oh, well. Alright, that's not so bad. Good draw. I imagine I'll be playing a Valakut Predator into a... possibly a Touch of the Void to clear the way for it. That's pretty good. Oh, that's excellent news for us. Ooh, that's a good draw too. A lot of nice things going on here. My opponent missing a land there is huge. Aggressive attack is going to cost him, I think. Please do something good that I want to kill. Oh wow, okay. Sweet. Six you. Having the Cryptic Cruiser isn't a huge benefit. Oh boy, that's bad for you. Oh, I thought he had no land. God, land is so good. Oh, we can... That would be pretty good if we had this up, but we don't. So, with that in mind... Can't just touch the board that. Plus Mist Intruder, I like that a lot actually, because it actually enables our Merc Strider too. Important to attack with the Scion before sacrificing it. Oh no! You got it. It does gain him a bunch of life. Go ahead, buddy. This is just getting Merc Stridered. I'll tell you that right now. Well, that's pretty good. We'll have a land here. Guess I'll just Merc Strider the Scion out of the way. Let's my Core Home guy get in. Oh, Bone Hunters. Okay, that's pretty good. Nice. Yeah, I just bash you and then Cryptic Cruiser, I think. I don't want to bounce that with either the Clutch or the Merc Strider, so. Cool, that's fine. Let's fake leave up our net number. Sure. Just missing to tap that. I think I do that actually. Attack with these two. Opponent is essentially forced to chump, to be honest. Mm-hmm. can absolutely work straight of that. In fact, I'm actually going to clutch ground set because my 3/3 combats to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awaken, targeting this and this. Alright, we got him. On to the finals. So, foil Ulamog and into the finals. Unfortunately, it's only a Swiss, but we still can't be too sad. So maybe I'm not as terrible at Battle for Zendikar as I thought I was. Let's see if we can take the whole. Alrighty, we lost the die roll on this one, but we've actually got a pretty okay hand, so I think I'm going to keep it. It's a little slow, but we got a couple of draws to, you know, hit some earlier plays. Like a mountain. It's not what I had in mind, I'll be honest. Well, we got outnumber though, so if our opponent plays in something with 0 toughness, we can take it down. Nope, no play. Core Cascade would be the disaster. That's the opposite of Core Cascade, so that's okay. Oh. Ooh. Well, I mean, it's a play, so I can't be too sad about it, but I'm going to level with you. I thought our Cryptic Cruiser was an Incubator drone at first glance, but it's just a better card, so it's probably fine. Not as good with that number as the drone would be. Now I just want to hit a 3-drop, obviously. Almost any 3-drop at all. Any 3-drop at all, actually, would just be great. Spell Shuffle wouldn't be amazing. Actually, no, Spell Shuffle would be pretty good. Help me out. Bet the Infiltrator just as good. Nice, nice, nice. I can start to see where this is going to go. We're going to be running into some Malakir Familiars or some Class Night Watches in the near future, I'd imagine. Oh, he has the Sharpshooter I passed. Ooh, a Merc Strider. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Hop. Boom. Activate that Merc Strider, please. Get it online. So the next turn I can cast Merc Strider and Outnumber. What more does man want? Our opponent missed a land as well, which is nice. Yeah, if we Merc Strider this and Outnumber that, and I'm kind of cooking at that point, aren't we? I'd obviously leave up the Outnumber, I think. I don't want to Outnumber overly hastily. Oh, what's this? This is looks like a better Merc Strider target to me. It's not really, unfortunately. Now Merc Stridering it seems better, so I'll probably just Merc Strider this, Outnumber this. That lets me get in nice and good. Our opponent gains a life from this happening, that's true, but killing a 2/3 seems pretty important. Boom boom. And then next turn we can adverse condition something. Although again I suppose we leave up the adverse conditions, don't we? We can even Titan Course plus adverse conditions, which is very nice, so you play some big scary blocker here. Even the 2/2. Although I don't really want to Titan Course a 2/2 with utility like that. Do you really want that? He says no. I've never actually activated. I've played more Dramatic Bunch and never just said yes to the ability. This is just the Sharpshooter again? Here's hoping. No, it's Silent Skimmer. Okay. Okay. It's a card. That's a real card, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just adverse conditions here, and then plus Cryptic Cruiser and keep things tapped for a long, long time. Against someone who hasn't gained as much life as our opponent has here, you know, he'd be on 13 whatever. This kind of strategy would be much more potent, I think. I'll look to get some attacks from our partner here. I'd love for him to come in with the Skimmer. Unfortunately, I don't know that he will. No, I didn't think so. You and you. Sure. Okay. Here's how this is gonna go down. I'm gonna be tippy tapping you. I'm gonna be playing this Valkyrie Predator. Using it to get in next turn. Obviously, Evolving Wilds being pretty much a dream draw at this point. That's a big hit. It's 8. Still tap 2 things with the cruiser. Healer, okay. Do you have more allies? Yeah, sheer drop, that's pretty good too. That's pretty darn good. He's grinding us out here. Still got good attacks with a lot of stuff. Oh. He wants to trade those, that's probably okay. We'll gain life. But he takes 5, he only gains 1. Of course now, you know, we need a Nettle Drone or something because these cancel each other out. Ugh. Great card. There's not blue for it yet. Herald of Gomafada. Or Hero of Gomafada, rather. All of his stuff's scary now. That's probably gonna get tightening coils, I'd imagine. I mean, I will block. That's pretty good. Prairie Stream, so he can play his Cataract. He activates Cataract now, which I imagine is what's happening here. Although it does have that. No, that's gotta be what's happening here. Oh no, even worse. Jesus. Jesus, that's bad. Okay, that's really, 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 really bad. An avenue to victory here would have to be, you know, Nettle Drone and Touch the Wood or something like that. I don't think this Tightening Coils is going to do a ton for us. It's a start. Alright, this is a complicated situation. How do we do this? Can I trick him? Like, I'm gonna do it again, I think. I need a Nettle Drone. Nettle Drone would be so good. Oh, look at that. Look at that, my friends. Now we are cooking. Represents such a nice amount of damage. It's a lovely, lovely amount of damage. Because look, we go boom. And then Nettle Drone represents 5. So if our opponent doesn't get any life, can just kill him next turn. Especially if we hit Night's Sister on that, but especially if we hit another colorless spell, in which case our opponent can even gain a life and muscle get him. Because Nettle Drone does 5 with the Touch of the Void, because we go tap, Touch of the Void, tap, and Benthic Infiltrator does the 6th. So depending on what this is, as long as it's not an ally, I mean even if it is an ally, we're still in a good shot at winning that game anyway, but as long as it's not an ally, we might be in luck. Oh, it is an ally. It's worse than an ally. Oh, that's bad for him. Oh, it isn't. It isn't. It just isn't actually. I'm blocking it. Yeah, that sucks. Need some help now. Nice, very nice actually. I'll be totally honest. Very, very nice actually. Might have him here. Oh, that's bad. It's gonna be tight. Basically, no matter what happens, it's gonna be tight. I need a target for the spell shuffle. Please cast something. Oh no, please cast something. Come on. You have to cast something. You have to cast something. Please. No. No. Damn it. Okay. Oh, that's really good. That is actually just excellent. We have 8 mana with the sign on. We'll work this out now. Nettle Drone will take him to 1. And then we present a bunch of damage next turn. There's no reason though, there's no reason to do it. Nettle Drone still takes him to 5 this way. Maybe 4 if we get to Spell Shuffle something. You know? And we will get to Spell Shuffle something because we have to draw a million cards. So yeah, I think this is safer. As silly as it seems, because this still does 2 damage, you know. It's annoying. Would you not Blighted Cataract? You must Blighted Cataract here, surely. Yeah, there you go. So there's a good chance we'll get to Spell Shuffle something. Hopefully that does actually counter it. I mean, he's had to land there, so he's only actually got 7. So, you know, if it's anything greater than a 3-drop, Spell Shuffling it will be successful. Even if it is a 3-drop, we're still going to Spell Shuffle obviously for the activation, but that'll also knock him off being able to... Oh no, he's got this land as well. Damn. And I mean, he's probably got one in hand. Actually only down to 8 cards in his library. Which, oh, that's a disaster. That's really bad! Oh. I mean, we let that one resolve and we counter the next one is what we do. But that's so annoying! Everything is indestructible as well. It's not that big a deal, I don't think. Oh my god, it's so frustrating. Oh, really? He's not going to cast another spell? Are you kidding me? Well, we come in with the flyer, that's important. It's very important. Extra 1 damage off our Mist Intruder. Oh, thank Christ. Yes, perfect. Perfect. It's getting countered. Oh my god, this is getting countered so hard. Aha. Oh, he still has this. We don't win. Unless we don't win right now, anyway, I don't think. Let me think this through. Sure. How much damage can we do? On the Valakut Invoker. This does 5. That's 7. Yeah, we don't win. Can we avoid dying? Probably. Possibly. Maybe. If we just attack with these. If he attacks me back, what happens? He attacks with this, we go to 2. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attackers. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. So we need all the blockers we can get, so leave behind the 1, 4. You can pop something. Pop the hero of Gunfather, I guess. Yeah. I guess we go like this. Yeah. We actually must pop this because otherwise we die in the air. And spawning bed is super good against us as well. Oh man, I think he's got us. His deck's just way better than ours. And like at every turn we were so close to killing him and he just kept gaining little chunks of life here and there. And that's gonna ruin us. Just come out. No, conservative approach. Well, I mean, it's presenting us with lethal damage, so it's not really that conservative. Let's shoot that in here. Oh my god, he still drains. I forgot about that. Jesus. So now any ally is also lethal. Well, the death of any creatures is also lethal. This has to be an ally. Definitely is an ally. That's not an ally. That's an ally. Oh my god, another. He's the guy who's picking up all those Calastra healers we were passing. Oh my god, well, we got annihilated that game. Oh, I mean, honestly, it was obviously very close. You know, he was inches from death for 5 or 6 turns. I hope that there wasn't some stage in there where I could have played differently and won, but I don't know that there was. Doesn't have great defense against flyers. Adverse conditions doesn't seem great, although it did some work there. It doesn't seem great. I don't think our deck's really that well poised to take advantage of it, if I'll be perfectly honest. Don't think I want anything else. I think that's all I want to change. Again, Cloud Mantis awkward against that Silent Skimmer, but that was an incredibly frustrating game of Magic. I did not enjoy that at all. Ah, boy. What is he doing? Come on. Okay. Yes. Sure. You know what? Sure. Gonna need to get a little lucky anyway, I think, because his deck's so much better than ours, so why not try to get lucky here? Mountain. Nice. We saw almost his entire deck. He didn't really seem to have much payoff for the Life King cards, if I'm totally honest. Aside from just, gaining a whole bunch of life, which is annoying. We didn't, he had the Class 2 Night Watch, but it's not really. I'm saying, you're going to run the healers no matter what, because they're just so good. But, that's annoying. But I don't know a really reason to have that Stonehaven medic in there. If I'll be honest. Don't know if I love it. Cool. I'm fine with this trade if he wants it. Yeah, totally fine. Does he want it back? He does! Interesting. Oh boy. One of these games, huh? Yeah, my 2-4 is no good against his 1-3. Gonna gain some life now. I find opponents gaining a bunch of life just so frustrating. I don't know why. I mean, I know that's salty of me to say, but because obviously it's a valid strategy, and any valid strategy should be respected. But I just find it so frustrating. There was a turn that last game where I could have gone for a little earlier, and it might have worked out in my favor. But I don't think I could have known that at the time, to be honest. Okay, well, we can just bounce that, so that's good. Cool. Pretty nice play. Then again, now what? We are stone out of gas. I guess making that an 0-5 is pretty good. Sure. Cool. What can you do here? You can block with that and that, or he blocks with this and that, and I only kill that. That's probably okay, honestly. Yeah. Opponent's almost out of cards, but I'm essentially out of gas. My hand's pretty much on the table. I can start. If he just passes with a bunch of mana up, well, that's bad too, obviously. But if he just passes with a bunch of mana up, he can start messing with combat. This thing, and I mean, now this is a 4/5 flyer. It's just a big dumb angel. What am I going to do about that? I guess I could pop off the Stonehaven medic. He'd still gain life that turn, but he won't, permanently have life. That's something. Can't even Rick Stride if I draw that. Incubator Drone's a fine draw, but it doesn't really do a whole lot for us. Gonna play land. Can't even attack with the Savage Drone to try to steal that. Like, you know, he just makes himself a big dumb flyer. And I guess these are good enough. These two are good enough reason to have one of these in the deck, I suppose. Because I'm struggling now to envision how we win this game. Unless we draw outnumber or touch the void to kill that medic. That's bad too. That's very bad. Because, you know, what's happening now, he's got 5 mana as well. Oh god. What's happening now is he gets to close the gap we made very quickly. He's getting 1 life a turn off this, and, you know, 1 life a turn, you know, some percentage of the time off this, and, you know, we've been hitting him way more than he's been hitting us, and we're only 3 life ahead. And that's what I find frustrating about life gain, I think. But I mean, we knew when all those healers were going around the table, so like that somebody was going to get a pretty strong version of this deck, and it looks like this was the guy. This might be the old 2-1 today, I think. I'm struggling to think of a way in which this game goes super well for us. I mean, I guess, like I said, if we can kill that stun even medic and then he just blanks a bunch of draw steps, I don't, you know, it's not really a plan. I mean, even if that happens, we can't. What's he gonna do? Just pop off my Scion? Or something? Pop off. I would have liked. That was a reason to not play a land. I might as well make myself sure. Oh, come on! Damn it! I probably just shouldn't have milled myself there. There was no good that could come from that. Yeah, I mean, if I had that outnumber to outnumber this now, he'd have. I mean, he still has a stronger war presence than we do. Any allies and give him a 4 or 5 flyer to just crash into us with. Yeah, I shouldn't have played that land. I don't know why I played that land. Oh, that was such a critical error. Oh my god. Well, I think I threw this one away, I'll be honest. But like I said, it's not like we were in great shape. Like, we're obviously nowhere near dead, but I just feel like our draws... You got it. Our draws match up so poorly against his deck that I don't even know what I'm looking for here, you know? He just goes gain life, bash me for 4. I can't do anything about that. I don't know why he's not getting more aggressive. I guess he figures long game enough he'll win, so there's no need to get more aggressive. And I mean, that is certainly true. That is certainly true. If I were him, I'd probably just attack with the Courier Griffin. Yeah, I have to trade for it, which opens the air up. But I have to do it. And I mean, Edinburgh was kind of my only out against. Oh, what? Oh, I'm such an idiot. He just has the harpshooter. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I'm so embarrassed by that. Oh, I lost focus completely. Alright, we're out. I'm shame conceding. I am shame conceding. Thank you for joining me. Sorry I bungled it so bad at the end, but we got 2 packs and a foil Ulamog out of the deal, so that's not so bad. I've been Dennis. You can catch us here, usually Ocean's with me, every second Wednesday, with the week that Loading Ready Run are off. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you next time.